Hello and welcome to Wacky Wednesdays where I do what I want. Today we are going to be ranking Marvel movies and TV shows. So, if you don't know, I am a huge Marvel fan. Huge Marvel fan. I love Marvel so much. I love it. So I figured for the first Wacky Wednesday of this YouTube channel, I could rank all of the Marvel movies and the TV shows. WandaVision is unfortunately not included on this list because it just recently finished and I'm using a pre-made ranking list, and you can't expect people to have it instantly. So I have it with all of the stuff up till WandaVision, and it starts from, like, this is all of this stuff. X-Men franchises, like the Netflix shows, Fox show, like it's everything. So there is a category that is quite large that is have not seen. So I will warn you about that before we actually get into the video. I have not seen quite a few movies, and I'm gonna work on that. I just haven't had time recently. So yeah, let's get into the video. So these are all of the movies that I have not seen. There's only a couple TV shows in here, and the only ones that I can think of off the top of my head are Hellstorm, Iron Fist, Legion, and Luke Cage. I think that's all of the TV shows. I'm not entirely positive on that one. I don't pay attention to them that much. But I do have all the ones I have seen unsorted, and we can sort them here. I just want to do that so the video is not absurdly long, and my phone is ringing downstairs. It is so rude. Okay, it stopped now. So anyway, back to what I was saying. The tier ranking are the best, best Marvel stuff. 8 to 9, 7 to 8, 6 to 7, 5, 4, and then anywhere 0 to 4. So I figured I have it in semi-order of, like, I have it in a semi-good order, I guess, of the MCU. I say semi because it's kind of out of order. I have it in semi-good order. I'm repeating myself. Moving on. So I figured we could just start with let's start with Deadpool 1 because it's Deadpool, you know? So my computer doesn't want to cooperate, so we're just going to use that. So I like Deadpool. I do. So it's going to go right now 6 to 8 because there's an entire 30-minute scene that I refuse to watch where he gets tortured. So while we're on the Deadpool thing, we're going to just do Deadpool 2, and I think Deadpool 2 is just so much better than the original. It's one of those movies that just completely exceeded my expectations of the movie that were already super high. So Deadpool 2 is one of my favorite movies. So, okay. Now let's go into the MCU, and we'll just go through all of that. Iron Man 1. Okay. I know I'm gonna get some hate for this. I don't particularly like Iron Man. I don't particularly like his movies. I like the character. I'm not a fan of the movies. They're just not good. Iron Man 2. Again, same deal. Just don't really like it that much. Moving on. Thor. I don't think that one needs that much explanation. It's just not that good. Captain America, the First Avenger. I like this movie. I'm gonna say 5 is a good. I liked it. Not the best, not the worst. I'd say 5 is, yeah, dead center. It was a solid movie that I would rewatch. No, whoops, let's not do that. Okay, The Avengers. Okay, The Avengers, I I mean, it's the Avengers. You can't not put it high. It's the Avengers. I'm not putting it higher than that because I think there are movies that are just so much better. So yeah. Okay. Iron Man 3. Just again, I'm not the biggest fan of the Iron Man movies in general, so they're just all staying there. Okay, we're gonna skip over that one. Okay, we're skipping Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for now. Thor, the Thor the Dark World, I think this one is. Probably. Yeah, it's Thor the Dark World. Again, not that much explanation is needed. It's just not good. Okay. Captain America the Winter Soldier. I mean, I might even put it at best. We're gonna leave it there for now, okay? I might change that though. Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy. I think this is the first one. Yeah, it's the first one. It was a solid movie. It was really funny. I liked it. It was really good. I really liked the dynamic of the characters. They all worked very well together. It was very fun and I liked it. Okay. Avengers Age of Ultron. This is probably a hot take, but I really like Avengers Age of Ultron. And it's totally for the plot and not Wanda Maximoff. I have no idea what you mean. I did not watch Age of Ultron, and I do not love it because of Wanda Maximoff. I just bumped my camera. I don't know what you mean. Moving on. Ant-Man! I think Ant-Man's, it's a solid movie. I'd rewatch it. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's kind of low stakes. But I do think it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. So, there's that. Okay. Doctor Strange. Same category. I'd rewatch it. I'm gonna see its sequel. I'm probably more excited for the sequel than I am about the original. Again, totally not because of Wanda Maximoff. Totally not. Moving on again. Spiderman Homecoming. I think. This one's Homecoming? Yeah, it's Homecoming. It's a good movie. I'd probably give it a 6.3 on my ranking list. It's really good. It's a good movie. It's not the best. And I'm very sorry about the reflection on my glasses. I did not want to put my contacts in today. Okay. What else do I have? Black Panther. Let's do that. I skipped over Civil War for a reason. I promise you. Black Panther. It's really good. I like Black Panther. I like it a lot. I highly enjoy it. It's not higher because there is a number of times you can watch the movie in a row, and I've recently found that number, so I'm not feeling it right now. So, okay, now we're gonna do Civil War because I have been purposely skipping it. Okay. It's awesome. I mean, it's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Again, not because Wanda Maximoff. Totally not because Wanda Maximoff. But I really love it. I love the backstory. I love all of it. I love getting to see a bit more about Bucky's past as the Winter Soldier. I love the end fight scene, and it's so cool. And I love Nat. I love Natasha. And just so you're all aware, I'm on Team Nat. I switch sides. I know. I'm terrible. But I'm on Team Nat. I like her better than I like both Steve and Tony, so I pick Nat. What else? Guardians 2. It's a little worse than the original. I would say it's worse, only because I think that Ego, the living planet, is kind of boring. Also, when you think about the implications of this planet's like totally like, dude, no, get a better plan. You have terrible villain planning skills. Like, dude, you suck. So, yeah, that's my whole reason. I just didn't like the villain. But like Yondu, rest in peace, buddy. I love you. That was a very heartbreaking scene. I should probably put a disclaimer that there's spoilers for the MCU in this. Okay. Captain Marvel. It's a solid movie. It's a solid movie. I really like it. I love a lot of people don't like it because like it's a girl power movie, but as a girl who loves girl power, I like the girl power movie. I do like it. I think Brie Larson gets way too much hate, and I think Carol Danvers gets way too much hate because Carol Danvers is an arrogant person. She's arrogant. That's a part of her character. I mean, did you see her in Endgame? Like, I'm gonna go take on Thanos all by myself. I don't need none of your help. I got this. Speaking of, we're gonna not go to Endgame yet, because I think that will be the last true Marvel movie I saw. That's true MCU, not true Marvel. I don't know what I'm saying. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'd say it's better than its original. I like it because I think Hope's hairstyle gets a lot better. The first movie, she's kind of annoying me with the hairstyle. I don't like it on her. It doesn't frame her face. I also like that we have another girl superhero, that the Wasp was the first superhero who had the first female superhero had her name in the title. So that was really cool. At least in the MCU. I'm sure it's happened before. Wait, has it happened? It hasn't happened before. I'm very disappointed in you, Marvel. Okay, next. Spider-Man Far From Home. Move up, computer. Computer, go. Okay. It's about the same as the first Spider-Man movie. I really do like the Mysterio twist, but we all saw it coming. Anybody who knows anything about Spider-Man comics, you saw it coming. It's not that difficult to know that Mysterio is the villain. I mean, he's classic Spider-Man villain. I'm very excited about Spider-Man 3. I'm really hoping for a Sinister Six. I was hoping for it with Spider-Man 2, but didn't happen. Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm very excited about that movie, mostly because Zendaya. Okay, Thor Ragnarok. I almost forgot about this movie. I love it. I love Thor Ragnarok. It is definitely one of my comfort movies. I could probably recite it to you. I love Thor Ragnarok so freaking much. I love it. Okay. Am I missing anything before Infinity War? Okay, no. Okay. If I am, please feel free to yell at me in the comments. Comics? No, comments. No. Yes. It's a very good movie. I highly enjoyed it, and I watched, fun fact about me, when I was getting into Marvel, Infinity War was the last movie that was released, and I watched Infinity War first. The first scene I ever saw, spoilers for Infinity War, was the Spider-Man dust scene. That was the first scene in a Marvel movie that I saw, and I cried so hard. I had no idea who this person was. I had no idea who anybody was, but I cried so hard that it made me watch the entire MCU, and now I am obsessed with it. So, yeah, props to you, Infinity War. You got me into Marvel. Okay, Endgame. Okay, I have reserved this category for only the absolute best. It is super hard to get into this category in my brain, but I absolutely love Endgame. It is probably my favorite movie of all time. I literally have one of those paintings where it's like the main color in every scene, and it's really pretty painting. But I love it. I love it so much. The only thing I disagree about with that movie is Steve's ending. I think he shouldn't have done that. I mean, his entire arc throughout every other movie is about Bucky, and he just leaves him? Like, no! Bucky and Steve forever, man. They are so gay for each other. If Bucky does not come out in gay in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I am going to have issues. Okay. Moving on. Now we are going into the X-Men franchise. To preface this, I'm going to say I have not watched many X-Men films. I know I should. I just haven't gotten around to it because most of them aren't on Disney Plus yet. I don't want to pay to watch them unless it's on a streaming service I already have. So, I have not watched a lot of them. I promise you, I will though. There are some that I was going to watch, and then I watched like 5 minutes of it and never watched it again because I just got bored. Who cares that this is using significant energy? Shut up, computer. Okay, let's start with Apocalypse just to get it out of the way. It's rewatchable to me. I like it. Totally not because of Jean Grey or Peter Maximoff. I have no idea why you would ever say that about me. I don't watch that movie just for the characters. I don't know what you mean. Anyway, Dark Phoenix. Next. I like some of the action scenes, but other than that, I watched the movie because I like the comic version of Dark Phoenix. Like the comic version of Phoenix. But, Jean, the way this... I had high hopes for this movie, and they were sorely crushed. I did not mean to go down that far. Whoops. Okay. X-Men Days of Future Past. We're just gonna go right up there. I like that movie. I think it's very good. I think the plot is very, very good. I do take some issue with it, but we're not gonna really go over it that much because this is a very long video already. I am at 17 minutes, and we still have quite a few things left to talk about. The New Mutants. I have not actually watched this entire movie. I've watched it, just not all of it, computer. I like it. I'd watch it again. I'm just not a fan of horror, so it's just, meh. There was a lot of, like, downtime. I would have preferred a couple more action scenes. I like action scenes. I like the entire movie to just be action, as you can kind of see. But I think it's better than Dark Phoenix, and that's what's important. You know what? We're gonna move Dark Phoenix down. You suck. Now we are on to the TV shows. Okay, we're gonna get off the worst one of the bunch. Inhumans. It sucks. I got through 3 episodes and I quit. It was that bad. I hate it. I'm never watching it again. It sucked so bad. Especially because I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. first, and you see what they did with Inhumans versus what this show did with Inhumans. It's so bad. Daisy Johnson for life, man. Haven't even sorted Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. yet. Okay. What should I do? I'll do Daredevil, because I've only watched 3 episodes. I'm watching it currently. But so far, it is solid. I'd say I'd give it a 6. Solid 6. It's really good so far. I'm not a fan of the dark, I'm gonna punch you for 5 minutes. There's no magic. No, I'm just punching. For 5 minutes in a dark alley. With a mask. It's a lot. There's a lot of that in the first 3 episodes. Okay, next, since we're in the Netflix TV shows, we're gonna do Jessica Jones, because I love Jessica Jones. I love Jessica Jones. It's probably one of my favorite Marvel TV shows. I love Jessica Jones. I think she's so awesome, and I just love her show. So, yeah. Okay, Defenders. My computer will not freeze, I swear to God. It's reloading. The heck? That was rude. This website hates me, apparently. Anyway, Defenders, let's not go that far. Defenders, same area as Jessica Jones. I like it. I love the dynamics. It's just a little slow paced. Doesn't it take them to like episode 4 to actually meet each other? I would have liked it. It probably would have gotten into the 8 to 9 category if it actually had a second season and I actually got to see them fight together. But yeah. Anyway, let's do Runaways. Solid TV show. I liked it. Wasn't the best, but I think the first season is very good. Second season, it's a solid TV show. It's not that bad. Third season, it kind of got corny. It's the only word I can use to describe it. It got very predictable. I knew all of the twists it take way before they took them. It's just, yeah. Cloak and Dagger. I have not actually watched this entire show. What I have seen is very good. I just I got distracted while I was watching it, and I started rewatching another TV show. I guess I could tell you. I started rewatching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which will now sort. There's a reason I left the Gifted for last. Okay, we're not. It's a very special category for best. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I love it. I love it so much. It's such a good TV show. It's just, I almost feel like it should be 2 separate TV shows, where like seasons like 1 through 4 is a TV show and seasons 5 through 7 is a TV show, because seasons 1 through 4 is really Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They are Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then after that it's, oh, I'm in space, la-di-da-di-da, try not to die. But it's good. It's a good la-di-da-di-da, try not to die. I really enjoyed the la-di-da, try not to die. It's just, it's not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore. I completely regard that as a totally different show. And I did like, wait, hold on. Is Agent Carter not on here? Okay, we're gonna pretend that I sorted Agent Carter into the 8 to 9 category because I love Agent Carter, but apparently it's not on this tier ranking list. And you can yell at me if you see it and I don't. But why wouldn't you put Agent Carter on here? It's so good. Anyway, The Gifted. I'm sure none of you know what this show is. I love The Gifted. I love it. I love it so much. I love The Gifted. I love it. It is my all-time favorite TV show. It is my comfort show. It is my go-to when I'm bored. I love it so much. I'm literally in the process of rewatching it. I don't want to watch the episode I'm on. Season 2, episode 13. Why are drugs always the answer? Reed, no. Do not drug your daughter. There's spoilers for all of this, by the way. I love The Gifted. I just wish that season 2 went in a different direction than it did. Because I love the, like, Fenris arc, and then they just, like, nope. Out the window. Bye. Never talking about this again. No, Lauren's fine. I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, they're fine. It's fine. And Lorna with her knives. The reasons I'm criticizing this show so much is because I love it. I promise it's not because I don't like it. I love this show. It's just Lorna with her knives. Why were you playing with them for an entire season and then you never used them? Like, what was that? But seriously though, go watch The Gifted. It is freaking amazing. The first season it's one of the best shows. There are just some issues that I have with it. I have these issues because I love it so much and I've watched it so many times. I've picked up on them way too many times, but it is such a good show. And because this is a very long tier ranking video, we're gonna end it here. So this is my final list. Can you just shut up, computer? This is my final list. Although I am considering, you know what? Deadpool 2 deserves a spot in the best category. Because it is. Because then we have an MCU movie, we have a TV show, and we have a kind of X-Men. Honestly, I consider The Gifted more X-Men than Deadpool. The Gift is amazing, by the way. I love it so much. It's so good. But anyway, Deadpool's not really X-Men. It's more of Deadpool making fun of the X-Men. And The Gifted's more of, we act like we're superheroes, but in reality, we're all probably villains. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have for you today. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to check out any of my other videos on this channel. And I really hope you enjoyed this video of tier ranking all of the Marvel live action stuff that I have seen. I really like Marvel. You're probably going to be hearing about Marvel a lot on Wacky Wednesdays. Anyway, I'll see you all on Saturday for a speed build. Bye!